paka paka waka chiki 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 waka paka waka 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 chiki 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 waka paka.
Hey there. So to kick episode 18 off, Krista thinks that Monica kind of scared Nicole a bit here, sort of with the way she was acting, jumping out of the box the way she did. Nicole says that Monica thinks that she was nominated because she voted against her in week 1 to keep Sherry. If anything, Nicole actually respects her more for that. Monica was shown saying that she feels like she was nominated because she wasn't viewed as someone who had a chance to win. People have talked about the pact to say help Krista to win. So the idea of people doing things based on who they feel deserves to win is there a bit, which you definitely don't get. You don't really get it. So it is a little interesting, not necessarily 100% accurate, but interesting nonetheless. Hardy says that she's made it further than 6 people, so the idea that she hasn't been given a fair shot he finds ludicrous. And Whispering Bunky is glad that nominations are over and that Krista and Monica weren't able to convince Nicole to do something else. Say, put him up. Speaking of that, Bunky's the only person to not be nominated. Oh wait, no, him and Hardy. But Bunky hasn't won HOH or be nominated. So that's the difference there. Krista tells Nicole that she's not mad at her, but the situation. Nicole said that the untouchable situation was very hurtful to her. Krista is saying that it wasn't a thing where they plan on everything, so she kind of believes Nicole's kind of blowing this out of proportion a bit here. Nicole in the diary room said that you can't really catch someone in a lie here. The person you're trying to catch in a lie could be the honest one, while the person telling you about the lie, could be the lying one. Will says that he's slowly convinced Nicole that Hardy's not being honest with her, and he believes he'll eventually get it to where she doesn't trust him at all. Krista says that Hardy's Nicole's friend, she's her friend, she won't bash her. If she goes out, she goes out, and doesn't know if it's worth it anymore, as she doesn't want to lose who she is. She's usually a happy person, loyal to her friends. She's been mentioning that quite a bit. I feel like it's much more frequent recently about how she doesn't want to lose who she is, which kind of indicate a bit that perhaps she feels like her mask is being unraveled, and that could even be a mask from herself. Bunky doesn't really know what's in store with them. He hopes Krista keeps a good attitude. He views her as the biggest threat. Monica, he views as hopeless. Monica doesn't want the others to see her crying, because it would make them feel like they won. Bunky says that if Monica keeps this up, so her attitude, she will be the one to end up going, and he doesn't necessarily feel like it's a certainty that she will leave. Monica is shown packing her stuff, so at this point she firmly believes that she's the one that's going to go. She doesn't like seeing her pack her stuff because her assumption could be, should be, and maybe will be incorrect. Will, talking to Nicole, seems to want to keep Krista, saying that she likes the 2 of them while Monica doesn't. So Krista, perhaps if she won HOH, would get rid of a Bunky or a Hardy. And Nicole says there's a good chance that Krista wins HOH and a good chance she gets put up. He asked her about Monica. She said, well, her and Hardy. So the whole idea to get rid of Krista because you could go up while the other nominee you believe will put you up isn't necessarily there. Will says that Monica likes Hardy and he thinks that she would put the 2 of them, Will and Nicole, up. Nicole says that if you, Bunky and Hardy can't beat her in an HOH, then you guys just suck. Which is an attitude that Will enjoyed hearing, and he said that he hadn't thought of it like that, which might be because he's not been trying to win. We get a When Will Met Nicole segment, Chapter 1, Hate at First Sight. Nicole says that they started out with so much hate for each other that he acted like Satan's right-hand man. Will said that they didn't even speak to each other, as they didn't really make eye contact, and it's as if they just met on day 15. Chapter 2, Let's Talk. Nicole says that all she did was demean him for the whole week and that he took it. Will said that they had a mutual disrespect for each other, but they knew where they stood. Chapter 3, Flattery will get you everywhere. Nicole says that after she stayed, Will realized he needed to give her some respect. That he crawled back to her, was offering her a spot in Chilltown, and said when somebody hates you and then wants to get to know you, it makes you feel better about yourself. Will said that bit by bit they've been turning around on each other, her more so than him. Brings us to Chapter 4, Romance Blooms. Will finds a woman a beautiful thing. You have to water it, give it a bit of sunshine, if you know what he's saying. I don't think I do. I have an idea, but Nicole says that they've developed some sort of friendship. Will says that they don't have very much in common, but one thing they do have in common is an attraction to him. Will was shown saying to her, have you noticed how Krista's like the nicest person in the world now? Nicole wonders if Krista stayed, would she be all like, oh, it's on. Will said that the reason she was mad about the pact was that she wants to be in control of everything. In DR, Nicole has a lot of respect for Will, despite him being the evil doctor, and Will hopes Nicole trusts him, but she shouldn't. If she does, then she's stupid. We get a luxury comp. Teams of 2 are given a series of questions, and they have to decipher where it's true or false. Will and Bunky are the victors, so they get 3 minutes in the diary room to see news articles from around the world. Will and Bunky form a not-so-secret alliance known as Sweet Nasty. Great name. And Bunky's given a Bunky's becoming hunky segment. See Monica talk to Krista about Hardy wanted us at Final 3. What did it mean after this? Her and Hardy are shown talking. She says that she thought it was 3 people that think alike. He said that, well, what was to happen after Final 3? Like, once they made it there. She says that she hadn't even thought of it like that. Well, if she hadn't thought of it like that, and she's just been with people that she liked, well, she has a closer relationship to Krista. So, if I'm Hardy, I'm probably thinking, well, that means that you would have taken her instead of me. Krista was shown saying, you know, Ken was right about Hardy when he said that it would be Bunky, Hardy, Kent, and Nicole at 4. And he told Will that it would be him and Nicole at the end. And that he told them that it would be the Untouchables at Final 3. Justice for Kent. Justice for Kent. America's Choice. They give the house guests a trampoline, which Bunky was excited about just because he had been threatened that if they were given grass, that he was going to get shaved. And we get an Ophelia the Pig goodbye segment. Hardy was trying to explain to Nicole why she didn't have to worry about the Untouchables. I think this was in the DR. She said she doesn't care. She did. And that he wasn't being honest with her. Told him that Will was the one to tell her about it. Hardy and Dia saying she's mad at him because he didn't tell her, but he didn't feel the need to tell her. I would imagine that means because he didn't believe in it. Says to him that they need to win the HOHs from here, and that Krista needs to go, which he agreed with. Will wants to give Krista a sympathy vote, but is worried if it's not free zip, that he's next. He sort of is saying to Nicole, he's talking to her about the sympathy vote, but she's shooting it down, saying that, well, when I wanted to do it for Autumn and Kent, I wasn't allowed to. Last meeting, Monica says that she thinks she has a chance to play. She said she's had a good week. Could have made it harder for herself. She came in with dignity and pride and is going to leave with those. Krista said that she doesn't strive on money, and if she did, she would lose a part of herself. Nicole thanked them for making it an enjoyable week. Diaz, Nicole's like, oh, we now just kind of lit a fire and sung Kumbaya. Krista said it's hard to dislike anyone at this point. Monica says she weren't fake, she weren't phony. Will, he doesn't believe either one of them. They're both deviant, both malicious, that they would cut each other if the circumstances allowed for it. Krista feels Will's gonna vote to keep her. Hardy wants to take out the stronger of the two. And we end with Will saying that Krista's saying she's not here for the wrong reasons. But everyone's here for the wrong reasons, otherwise they wouldn't be there. Obviously, people have morals. We've seen it with Kent, seen it with Krista, Monica, and we see it with other people as well, how they can get in the way of a goal that perhaps you'd like to achieve. I'm not one to look down on them for it, because you can't help what you care about. It's sort of like running a race, and your morals are the hurdles you have to jump over. They make it harder or easier for you depending on the circumstance. And you're not necessarily gonna have to jump over the same amount of hurdles as everyone else. I do wonder how much of Will's I want to keep Krista is a play for her jury vote, as jurors see everything. You like friends, Krista? Well, I'm more of a friend to you than these other people because I wanted to keep you. That sort of thing. This episode will be Krista's eviction. Hardy will win his final HOH. And it'll be there where I think I'll run through some final two scenarios. So until then, bye-bye.